You're watching the Bayou Blitz, brought to you by Buffalo Wild Wings.
In sports, week 7 of the Bayou Blitz, Friday night edition. Our featured game, undefeated Ascension Episcopal hosting defending state champion Vermilion Catholic at AES's newly named field in Youngsville. That's where we find News 15 sports director and our real Raging Cajun, Will Heron.
Well, this one began Blue Gator, and it stayed that way pretty much throughout the whole game. Ascension Episcopal comes into this one on a 6-game undefeated tear. Vermilion Catholic, on the other hand, are the defending state champions and are sitting 1-5 for the season. First quarter, first drive, Eagles playing some defense as James Bradley meets the back in the backfield and drops him for no gain. VC again sniffing out the wide receiver sweep and shutting it down. Catholic now with the ball, and they seem to run into a wall, and Luke McClain is taken down. Same drive, William Simone from the gun. He hits Matthew Malera on the wide receiver screen. Malera avoids the tackler, presses the X button for turbo, then gains 35 yards. Well, you know, most schools have a traditional band at their football games. Ascension Episcopal have a rock band, and I love it. Blue Gators turn to drive. Andre Abshire now with the rock, and he takes it up to the 50. Ascension Episcopal in the red zone about 3 yards out. Brandon Mitchell from the Wildcat. He takes it himself, leads it up the middle for the tuttle. DC driving, Blue Gator defense storming and then eating as they sit the ball carrier down for the loss. Same drive, Eagles slinging, Ascension intercepting. Sport throws jumps the route and makes a house call. Also, nice shot, ladies. Gators back with the ball in the second quarter. Andrew McCormick gets the handoff and slips his way up the midfield. Still moving the ball, Mitchell again on the Wildcat, calls his own number and stiff arms a tackle, heads toward the near side and is finally dragged out by Vermilion Catholic. Blue Gators knocking on the door again. Owen LeBlanc's turn to carry the rock, and he knows exactly what to do with it as he puts Ascension Episcopal up 14-0. Well, in the end, Ascension Episcopal was just too much. They end up winning 35-14 to remain unbeaten. Well, that's all the time that I have. I'm going to send it over to my main man, Dracar Francois. I'm your real Raging Cajun, Will Heron. Now get some more Blitz with Dracar.
It's a District 6 2A matchup here in Crowley, where Notre Dame hosted the LCA Knights. Coming into this one, both teams are undefeated in district play, and it's a 3-2-1. It's a District 6 2A matchup here in Crowley, where Notre Dame hosted the LCA Knights. And coming into this one, both teams are undefeated in district play. And for LCA, they come into the contest with their offense red hot, scoring 100 points combined in their last 2 contests. And in this one, the offense would take over.
You call tails, and it is
starting on the first drive for LCA. Louisiana commit Braylon Walker drops back. No one's open, so he takes off. Walker would bounce it to the outside and across midfield for the first down. A couple plays later, Walker drops back, surveys the field, buys time, and hits Jace Babineau. And he makes a man miss, and he would bring it in for the game's first touchdown.
Walker buys time, completes to Jace Babineau.
Notre Dame would take over on downs, and a couple plays into the drive. On 4th and short, Jules Lejeune takes the snap, but is met at the line of scrimmage by Jamison Marzel, and the Knights would take over on down. Walker rolls out right. He would make a man miss and heaves it to Caden Ledet. Down in the goal line, Caden Bellard takes the handoff and across the plane for 6, and the Knights go up 13-0. To the second quarter we go. The Payos complete the shovel pass to Bourgeois. Next play, Bourgeois takes the snap, and it's in for 6.
Yes, sir!
The Payos would stop the bleeding, but only for a second. The Knights will take the field, and Walker buys time again like it's on sale, rolling back left and hitting a wide open Ledet across midfield. Next play, Walker drops back and puts it up in the air for the Oklahoma commit, and Brayton Allen comes down with it just before half. The Knights will go up big into recess, 27-7.
That's a horrible call. And he was bobbling the ball as he crossed over the out of bounds line. Obviously, the two referees.
And coming out in the second half, the Knights defense would shut out the Payos, and the offense would keep on tacking on more points, and they would take this one 41-7. For the Bayou Blitz, I'm Drake Hart-Francois for News 15.
All right, thank you guys. Now to the Bayou Blitz scoreboard. All of these are finals. Alex Munoz, 3 long TD passes. Sterling shutting out North Vermilion. Lafayette Renaissance defeats Welsh 52-7. STM Blast Como 63-10. Acadiana, a 42-21 victor over Lafayette High. And of course, guys, for more scores, visit kadn.com.
The Bayou Blitz was brought to you by Buffalo Wild Wings.